All right, Operation Blue, Japan 6. Very thin on the board. There's not a lot of pieces. Japan's been barren, UK's barren. You know, there's a big battles going on over in Germany and Gibraltar and Italy. Middle East is kind of barren, but Cairo's in play. We're probably on the losing end of this game, but you know, that kind of happened from the very get-go. But you know, we've got a shot to win, so we'll play a couple of rounds, and if we get to a point where we can't get 12, then obviously we will concede rather than waste people's time. But I have 52 to spend. I said last time it was 53, but there were a couple of planes in there that I didn't count when I rolled the convoy, and since he got 9, we just said he'll have 10. So 18 on 6 infantry, 7 on an infantry artillery, that's 25. 16 on 2 destroyers, that's 41. And 11 on 2 artillery and an infantry, 52. First battle we will declare is the battle for Amur. 2 fighters from Manchuria go 1 and have 3 left. A bomber from Japan goes 6A, 5 Amur, so it's got 4 left. It'll be joined by 2 fighters going 6A, 5 Amur, so there's no AAA shots there, but there will be a AAA shot in Amur. A bomber in Japan will pick up an infantry, go 1, 2, it'll have 5 left. Drop off a guy in Korea, it'll be joined by a tank and a fighter from Manchuria. So we'll have 1 AAA shot there. The tank in, can you see that? The tank in Kwangtung will drive Kiangsu to Anhui, be joined by a fighter TAC going 1, 2 and have 2 left, and a fighter from India. The fighter TAC came from Yunnan. The fighter from India went Burma, Yunnan, Hunan, Anhui, so it's got 1 left. See, we're very thin on these battles, very thin. Over here, oops, about to lose my phone. Sorry. Over here, the transport in Malaya will pick up an infantry and take Sumatra. And then the mech in Calcutta will go to India and be joined by the 2 tacticals. We'll each have 3 left. The guy in eastern Iran will go to Iran and take that. So let's start with, what do we want to start with? Let me just clean this up. So we'll start with West India. So I have a mech and 2 tacticals going up against an infantry. I can roll that all at once. Got a hit, you missed, so we will take West India. Those planes have 3 left. They're going to Calcutta, so I'll just go ahead and move them. Those are all non-combat moves. So then let's do Anhui. I have 2 fighters, a TAC and a tank, so that's 3 3s and a 4. And you have 2 infantry and a cavalry. And I am not going to target select. I got 3 hits, and you got nothing. So I take Anhui with a tank, and I will move my planes in a minute. Next battle, the battle for Korea. In that battle, you have a single infantry, but you get an AA shot on my bomber. I have a tank and a fighter. You have an infantry. If you don't hit my bomber, if you don't hit my my air transport, then I get an infantry as well. Miss. So then I have an infantry, a tank, a fighter. You get an infantry. I can roll that all at once. Wow. Dice are finally coming back to me. So I take Korea with a tank and an infantry. I will land my planes in a minute. All right, so now I have the battle for Amur. I have a strategic bomber, 4 fighters. You have 3 mechs and a AAA. So you'll get 3 AAA shots. Three AAA. Nothing. Wow, maybe the dice are turning, although I said that and now I just screwed myself. I have a strategic bomber and 4 fighters going up against 3 mechs and a AAA. I got 4 hits, so that is everything. Your response, be kind to me. Finally, nothing. So I win the battle, but I do not take the territory. Okay, non-coms. The carrier in 79 is going to go to 39. The 2 transports and the 2 transports are going to pick up 2 tanks, and the cruiser will move to C zone 36. The transports will drop the tanks in Guangxi. The 2 artillery in French Indochina will rail 1, 2, 3 to Shanghai. The guy in Yunnan and the guys in Yunnan will go to Guangxi. Guys in Shan State will go to French Indochina. The tank is stuck. The 2 planes in Amur that have 2 left will go to Manchuria. The 2 planes in Amur with 3 left will go 1, 2, 3 back to Japan. Strategic bomber will go back to Japan. This strategic bomber that's got 5 left is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land into French Indochina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will land in French Indochina. This plane has 3 left. It will go into Manchuria. These planes. One guy's got 1 left, so he will go to Kiangsi. The other 2 have 2 left. Wait, from here, can he go 1, 2, 3? Yeah. He will go to the one that had 1 left will go to Kiangsi. The other 2 will go to Guangxi. So I move those, move that, move these guys. Battle's over. Over here, the carrier repairs itself because it's at a naval base in Malaya. The battleship and the carrier move into Sea Zone 36. The transport in Borneo, I guess if I had not gone this well, I would have done something differently, but that's fine. The transport in Borneo will pick up a guy. He will drop him off in French Indochina, actually in Guangxi. The 2 tacks are in Calcutta, obviously. Carriers on 39. So let's see. So turn 6, turn 7, turn 8. I don't think I have any more pieces to move. Let me place. 2 artillery and an infantry go down in Manchuria. 2 artillery and an infantry go down in Manchuria. An infantry, artillery, and a destroyer go down in French Indochina. Six infantry go down in Japan, and a destroyer goes down in Sea Zone 39. Okay, income-wise, Russia's down 3 for Korea. Sumatra's free. Russia's down 2 for Iraq. So that's 5 for Russia down. China's down 1 in Anhui. I go up in Sumatra, but I'm just going to count Japan. Japan has all of its original territories. It starts at 26. It's up 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 18, nothing, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So that puts Japan at 54. 54. I still have, I'm just going to take 10 off for the convoy. Bonus wise, I get $5 for India, and I have 3 islands, so that's 6, 11. Minus 10 is 1. So I have $55 to spend next turn. All right, disposition. Caroline Islands, 2 infantry and a AAA. Palau, an infantry. Sumatra, an infantry. C-Zone 41, a transport. C-Zone 39, a destroyer, a carrier. India, 2 tacticals. West India, a mech. Iran, an infantry. French Indochina. I have 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and an air transport. Guangxi, I have an air base, attack, a fighter, 2 infantry, an artillery, and 2 tanks. C-Zone 36, I have a destroyer, a carrier, a battleship, a cruiser, and 3 transports. And nothing else can get there, so it is what it is. I only got a 2-plane scramble. That's fine. His 1 sub can't do. I guess he can hit me with 4 subs. We'll see what happens. I can't lose the destroyer. That sucks. All right, it is what it is. Actually, hold on. Actually, I'm going to change this up. I'm going to put the destroyer in 36 and put in infantry in India. And do I want to move? This guy could go 3. He could go 2. He'll go to 38. So the carriers in 38, C-Zone 36, I have 2 destroyers, a carrier, a battleship, a cruiser, 3 transports. French Indochina, I have 2 infantry, 2 artillery, an air transport. Calcutta, I have 2 TACs and an infantry. Guangxi, I have a fighter, tactical, 2 infantry and artillery, 2 tanks. Kiangsi, I have a fighter. Kiangsu, I have 2 artillery. Anhui, I have a tank. You see that? All right. Korea, I have an infantry and a tank. Manchuria, I have 2 artillery and infantry, 3 fighters. Iwo Jima, I have an infantry. On Japan, I have a bomber, 3 fighters, 6, 7, 11 infantry. That's 4, that's 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. 5, so I need a 5 spot. So Japan, 3 AAA, 11 infantry, a strategic bomber, and 3 fighters. Anyway, let's see how it goes. That's it. Japan has $55 to spend. Game is really close. May not have a path to 12, but it's still theoretically possible. So we'll see what happens.